guys, my name is Kellyanne and this is my first YouTube video, and this video is a step-by-step video on how to make bake. Bake is a cultural dish from my country, Dominica, and it's also a cultural dish from different islands in the Caribbean like Trinidad, St. Lucia, Grenada, Guyana, etc. Now, this video will be a detailed video on how I achieve the best bakes that you will ever eat, guaranteed. So if you want to learn how to make bakes, please stay tuned. Don't forget, if you like this video, please like and subscribe below. Thank you for watching. And here we are. We have 2 cups of flour in here. 2 cups of flour will get you like about 10 bakes. So, or 11, 10, 11, somewhere about that. Depends on how big or how small you make your bakes, obviously. So we're going to use 2 cups of flour. We're going to use 2 tablespoons of sugar. We're going to mix all our dry ingredients first. Then we're going to use 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Tablespoon. And then we're going to use just a teaspoon of salt. A teaspoon of salt. And then we're going to mix that together. Mix all the dry ingredients together with a whisk or a fork or spoon, whatever you have, your hands. To mix in our dry ingredients, we're gonna put in butter. Now I melted my butter because it was not room temperature. If your butter is room temperature, then it's fine. And I'm going to use my whisk to just mix that up. My butter is melted, but I advise you to not melt your butter so much. It doesn't make much of a difference to find it. So I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of butter. And my butter is unsalted because I put salt in there, so I didn't want to add too much salt to throw off the sweetness that we're trying to acquire. So now my dry ingredients are mixed with my butter. I'm gonna start pouring some water. Now before I pour the water, I kind of like to make a hole in the center of the bowl as much as I can. Make a little hole in the center of the bowl like this, and then start pouring the water. Little by little as we go along, and then I mix it up as we go along. Pour a little bit more water, mix it up, a little bit more water, little by little as we go. Mix it up. Now, you know, the dough sticks on your hand. All you do is bring it down and start mixing again. Make sure you're getting all that flour together. Kneading the dough nicely. A bit more water. Sometimes you're going to need a little bit more flour just to dry up the dough. Sometimes you don't need any. I'm not sure if I'm going to need any yet. Let's continue to knead the dough. Make sure you try to get kneading that dough. It's nice and soft. And all the ingredients are well incorporated in the dough. Keep kneading it. See what we have? We have a nice ball. So I went off camera and I got a little bit more flour so I could smooth my dough just a little bit more. To get my dough smooth. Okay, there's that nice cushy dough. This off. Let me just cover it up with the seal wrap and let it sit for like about an hour. Hi guys, and I'm back. It's been an hour, and as you can see, the dough has risen. Now we're going to use the balance of that flour from earlier, and we're just going to spread it on our cotton board so that the dough doesn't stick to the board. See how our dough is nice, all that consistency. So now roll it in there. We're going to stretch it out like this. And we're going to cut little pieces. This is where you determine how many bakes you'd like to make based on the size of your little balls. So we have about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, as I said early on, about 11. So what we're gonna do is take those balls and kind of squish them together and get them all around. Don't forget, clean hands before you start handling your dough. Hey guys, now 11 little round balls. Set them aside. Now what we do, we take each ball and we just press it down the center, flattening that big. And we pick it up and we stretch it out to how big we want it. You gotta stretch it out a lot because it's gonna resize as soon as you put it down. So the more you stretch it, the better. So when you put it down, it doesn't go back too far. You could use a rolling pin if you like, but I prefer my hands. So you take your ball and you flatten it with the palm of your hands, like so. And then you start spreading that dough as wide as you want it. And then put it on the plate. And you keep doing that to all your 11 pieces of dough. You could use a rolling pin if you'd like, but I prefer use my hands. Now, If you like your dough to be a little bit more hollow so you could stuff it, then you open it out like that. But if you like your dough to be a little bit more thick, I know everybody have different preferences, then you don't open it too wide. You know? See? It's different from this. This is more thick and this is thinner. So with this we get a hollow bake. And with this we get a bake that is more thick or doughy. So before you start frying your bake, you put your oil in your pan and you let that heat up for about 5 minutes or so. See that? Now they're nice and golden. I'm gonna take them out and rest them on my plate over here. And they look so beautiful. Okay guys, this is the end result. So just look at this. It tastes as good as it looks. I promise you that. Now I'm gonna eat those babies with some saltfish that I make. Let me know if you like a video on how I prepare my saltfish. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe below.